Okay guys, this is the first program. This is going to feel a bit strange, me doing this, talking to a camera on my own, but who cares? Somebody's got to do it, and it might as well be me, I guess. But yeah, I am looking out for somebody to come along and help me do this. Possibly, we are going to do it every week now. A lot of the midweek fixtures are out of the way. We'll hopefully film it and then share it on either a Thursday or a Friday, depending on the time scales and things like that. So ideally looking for somebody that wants to give maybe 4 hours a month to help put this together. If anyone is interested, then message me on Facebook, and yeah, that would be cool. The whole idea of the show is to give you information and clips and interviews and anything at all to do with Corby Town Football Club. So if you do have anything that you might want to be on the show, then send it in. Message me Facebook, Michael Laws, or email me at michaellaws67@hotmail.com. Any information at all, then that would be cool. One of the other features that we're going to do is something called a van zone. That's where I need your input. Hopefully you'll be able to come and ask questions, put your point of view across, see what's going on in the football club, what is great, what isn't so great, but in a constructive manner. Many of you take to social media, and it might be nice, you know, to bring people in, let them have their say on camera, or even if it's just to catch up with somebody in the ground and to chat on camera, get their point of view across, and maybe ask some questions that we can put to one of the players or the management team or something like that, which maybe, so the whole idea is to get a form of interaction going. And again, you can message me on Facebook or michaellaws67@hotmail.com, one way, shape and form. Also might do is something where it kind of films how we put a game together, you know, what we do, how we go about doing it. Long gone are the days really where it's just a matter of turning up with a camera and pointing it. We kind of try and shy away from that. One of the good things might be interested to hear is at the last home game against Carlton Town, I managed to get my old GoPros out. They're not top of the range or anything like that, but put them out behind the goals. It'd be interesting to see what people think, whether they felt that was a good addition. You know, certainly gives a different perspective on what's going on, especially, you know, behind the goal and Stephen Leslie's free kick. I think it picked that up pretty well. So yeah, interested to know what your thoughts are on that, and yeah, we'll try and keep it current. We'll try and keep you up to date as much as we can and try and get some information. We're going to talk about Sam already. Sam is a forward player for Corby Town, as I'm sure you're aware. Started off in pre-season, he scored 6 goals. Likes to get in amongst it and cause trouble and try and work his way around and see what he can. He's definitely a goal poacher for sure. Excellent penalty taker as well. Really puts his foot in, and yeah, exciting prospect for Corby Town. Pre-season he scored 6 goals out of the 8 games. I don't think he played in every game, but certainly the goal return was excellent going into the season. As we are now 14 games in the league and a few cup games, he's managed to amass 8 goals. 4 of them are penalties. Excellent player, even when he's not goal scoring. I mean, he's in there mixing it up, no hassle, running back, tracking players, getting his foot in. Picked up a few bookings along the way, but yeah, it's sort of player that you want, I guess, doing it for the team. He's gone a few games without scoring. With the got the opportunity in the Romulus game to take a penalty, which seems to have kick-started him again. He's now gone on to scored 5 goals in the last 3 games, and it seems like he's well on form at this moment in time. And I think that's really important for Corby, to have a striker that is well on form. I think having Leon up front with him is helping him no end. They're both working very hard together. After the Alvechurch game, we had a brief chat with Sam, and this is what he had to say. Sam, 2 goals on Sunday, 2 goals tonight. Is it more pleasing that you got the 2 from open play this evening?
Yeah, it seems like I haven't scored from open play for a while. I know I score goals, that's what I'm about really, and it's always good to score outfield, but I haven't missed a pen yet, touch wood, in my men's career yet, so hopefully hopefully I'll keep banging them in as well. But yeah, my game's goals and ratting about with Leon up there, and hopefully we'll get a lot more.
You must be enjoying that at the moment, because the 2 of you are working so hard.
Yeah, it helps having him up there to rat around as well, because I'm normally that man who's the ratter, and so it helps having him up there as well with me, and I think we'll become a good partnership really.
Okay, thanks. As I said, each week we're going to pull out a classic game. I've been involved with Corby Town TV, I think this is my 5th season now. So I'm going to start off, I think, by picking out a game that I filmed, although there are others out there that I didn't necessarily film, and we will use their footage. But for me, there are many games, to be honest, that are mega exciting. I think the obvious one, or one of the obvious ones, is the game away at Poole, and I'm sure we'll cover that at some point in the future. The first game I picked is a game against Hensford. We were in the National League North at the time. We did a reasonable start to the season. We went away to Hensford, and it's like the team never got off the bus. The first half hour was not great. We found ourselves 2-0 down very quickly, struggled, and before half time it could have been worse, for sure. But as it has been with games against Hensford, there's always been goals, and in the second half the whole game was turned around on its head. So I was quite happy to pick this particular game. So we've got some highlights of the game, and all the games you see can be found on Corby Town TV. I just, thought it would be great just to focus on one game a week from the past, and hopefully you'll enjoy this one as much as I did, because it really did ebb and flow in the end, and great game. grounds that we visited recently was when we went to Romulus in the FA Trophy, and this is going to be part of my little feature. I'm doing a little piece of film about, you know, where we've been and the kind of grounds we visit. A little bit about Romulus. They started in 1979, I believe, in the Midland League. Were then promoted to the Southern League, I believe, in 2006. The Southern League South Division, or sorry, Midland Division as it was back then. Anyways, here it is, see what you think, and this is kind of how this little feature is going to go, and provide with some information, I guess. Yeah, you should go on the website, check out youth team fixtures. I think generally they play on a Monday night at home, but they have got some fixtures coming up, so yeah, check it out because it really is well worth going along. You'll get entertained for sure, and we have a very good youth programme at the football club, and everyone should be made aware, and hopefully we're going to see more youth and academy players going into the first team on top of already what we've had. And one of the first clips you'll see is in the Knockout Youth Cup final from a couple of years ago, and it's actually got Jordan Crawford laying at the goal that actually goes on to win it, which is proof that the whole system can work. The following year they won the league, Eastern Division, and went on to win the overall championship final. And this season, or the season just finished, they repeated that feat by winning the Eastern Division and then going on to win the championship final over Wellingborough Town, which was no mean feat considering that they had to play so many games in a short space of time, and it really was absolutely brilliant how they managed to pull that off.